Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the secret society of Aging Divas. It's time for us to get our freak on, to get our grooves back, to step into our power. That's right, sweethearts. It's all about us. A show finally that's for and about us ladies. We're gonna do it all here now. Yes, we are. The Secret Society of Aging Divas. It's our time, and this is our place. Hi, my name is Julie G, and I'm an aging diva. How about you?
Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Secret Society of Aging Divas. This program is for and about us ladies, we ladies who have hit the age of menopause, as we go through that change and as we change things up and decide to live our very, very best lives. So we'll be talking about issues that are for and about us ladies.
Julie, you want to start?
Hi, I'm Julie G, and I'm an aging diva.
Hi, my name is Constance. I'm an aging diva.
Hi, my name is Barbara, and I am an aging diva.
Hi, my name is Kat, and I am an aging diva.
Well, welcome, ladies.
Well, let's talk about the aging diva doctrine. Julie, you want to start?
The Aging Diva doctrine is like our creed as members of the Secret Society of Aging Divas. Now, the doctrine contains affirmations that will help us move through our transitions in life. So each week we will be entering new doctrine items, which are the affirmations, into a book after we recite them here. It's a list of suggestions to live by or affirmations to live by.
The best time to be me is now, and I let the good times roll. I'm an explorer, and heaven is a place on earth.
I'm on a roll. Nothing is going to stop me now.
I make things happen. I never say never.
I'm so excited. Man, I feel like a woman. Although I gotta say, this week I felt like I was having to act like a man to get everything done and accomplished. And I'm tired of that. But I feel like a woman.
Well, good deal. Okay, so what's up next, Constance?
We're going to talk about a very current subject, which is masks. I am a sewer, so I've actually made some masks. I have this beautiful batik fabric that I made two-sided masks with, and with the ear loops. And I like wearing it on the blue side, but I made about 80 of these, and I gave them all away. But these are my batik masks. This fabric I was making sarongs with a while back, and made a bunch of sarongs, but they make great masks too. So this is my mask that I wear every time I go out, and I'm very safe and I love it. So
Beautiful. I really envy you, your sewing skills.
thank you.
I remember one year Connie made her own winter coat.
Lined.
Good for you.
Who wants to go next?
Well, I'll go. Remember when we first didn't know about masks and people were like putting shorts on their heads and everything and trying to do scarves? So I came up with this thing with my bra that if I put it on like this and then just kind of hook the two together and put it over my ear and put this over my head, it looked kind of, it kind of looked kind of stylish. So, I posted that around a bit because it's plenty thick and I could, it would protect me well. But I think the best mask that I have is this, because they say you can get the virus through membranes like your eyes and your nose and your mouth. So I've got this little thing that you can put on other hats. And I think it's really important to wear a mask under it also. And I like this mask because it has either pipe cleaners or some kind of little wire so you can place it around your nose. This just makes me feel a little better. Now, the trouble is, it can be a little hot, and the mask can be a little hot, but I really think they've been making a difference. And the thing is, when you wear a mask, it's like people can't see your expressions. And sometimes I go, I'm smiling at you.
Yeah.
And people that are hard of hearing, it really takes 12 or 18% away from communication because you can't see what people are saying. But I think it's really important. I think the shields are good, but you have to wear a mask as well. And I just think it's making a difference. So, you know, just be safe.
I'm guessing that the shield is probably safer than the mask. If you had to just pick one, that would be my choice. And I've kind of been.
They say they're just as safe. They say they're just as safe. I think the director of the CDC, Dr. Shaw, said he thinks they're just as safe. I don't know. I worry because the air can get under it. But yeah, maybe I'll just go with a shield because try it.
What the shield reminded me of is, you know how in the old movies, the women would wear the big hats and then they'd have like the lace going over it. It looked like that. It looked just as stylish. I think that's the thing, is we can be as stylish as we want, even with the mask, or as silly or as fun. A friend of mine got a mask that has a hole in it so she can still go have cocktails on the terrace. But good job. Good job. Kat?
So I took a little different approach to the whole mask issue. Since we can't go out and party, I'm showing you something that reminds me of partying days. And this is my mask from a time when I was down in New Orleans. And I like it for two reasons. I wish that the elastic's a little worn, so I can't keep it on as well. But purple feathers, I mean, who doesn't like purple feathers?
Fun.
And bling, lots of bling. I wish I could wear this now somewhere and put on some bling to go with it. But that's my fun mask to remind me of times when, you know, we could go out and about and party. But my other mask I'm wearing right now, can you see it?
Not a bit.
No, let me tell you a little bit about it. So my mask is about beauty. And so when it comes to beauty, many of us divas, especially as we get older, we feel like we're no longer attractive. And that's because society tells us that after we reach a certain age, we're no longer beautiful. Well, this simply is not true. As ageless divas, we reject ageism and we own our own beauty. Beauty is ageless, and anyone can be attractive at any age of the diva aging process. Your skin's appearance is what is a reflection of your overall health. So let me tell you what my mask is. My foundation, my blush, my mascara. I always wanted to do that. Those YouTube ladies always do it, and I'm always jealous of them. My eyeliner, my under-eye concealer, and of course, the lipstick. It can't go anywhere without the lipstick. My mask is makeup. I love makeup. I would rather not go out of the house without it, although I'm not one of those women that can't leave the house without my makeup. But my makeup gives me confidence. My makeup hides a lot of things that I would rather you not see, but yet I take good care of my skin, and so I can go out without makeup when I'm feeling I don't need it. But I think most of us wear this every single day. And it
You look rosy. You look great.
It's because of my blush.
Well,
But you're so right, Catherine, that it is a mask. And I've worn makeup for a lot of years too, and it is a mask. And you know, there are good things and bad things about it, but it definitely can give us confidence and make us feel even prettier. Yes.
Absolutely. I mean, if I could, I would go out looking like a showgirl with the mascara, with the false eyelashes, and I love all that, but it's not really practical for the kind of work I do. But I also am very envious of the women that don't wear makeup and have the natural beauty. I've not been gifted with natural beauty, or the natural beauty I have, I feel I can enhance, and that's what I try to do.
Well, I would beg to differ about you not being born with natural beauty because I think you are very beautiful.
Well, thank you. Thank you. That's nice to hear. But you know,
Indeed.
someday
You've always had the prettiest eyes, the prettiest mouth, just always. And that's no different today than it was when we were 18.
well, I'm among my other beautiful ageless divas.
Where I think you can wear the more mascara or the eyelash things to work. You'd be surprised. I used to think it like that too when I worked at a university, and then I had these sparkly things put in my hair, and I wore them to work. And they're like, "You got something in your hair," and I'm like, "No, that's my you know, that's my highlights." And they're okay with it. You know, for a while I'd kind of cover them up and do stuff, but you know, it was just me, and a lot of people liked it and asked me where I got it done.
Good for you.
Even what you just did, even just that simple action of pulling your hair back, it just changed up your whole appearance right there.
I know,
It
I
was
just
like,
thought
oh,
that
you
looked
look
kind of
younger
good.
all of a sudden. Yeah, yeah. It's always good to have a bunch of barrettes and other things that,
Yeah,
that you
that's
can
true.
do. So I'll show you. I'll show you my stuff. Let's see. This is my daily, day-to-day mask. I think I might have showed this on another thing, and I'm not going to completely put it on. But the cool thing about, maybe I will put it on. The cool thing about it is when I don't need it, it can be a hairband, and that's what it really is. And I bought the hairbands at Christmas tree store because my hair was falling out, which is why I have so many wigs. I wanted to be able to use the wide hairband to cover up problems. But then with COVID coming on, now I can have it as a hairband, and then if I need it, I can just very quickly pull it down. And then if I want to be able to not have it here and not have it here, I can just wear it around my neck, and it kind of looks like a necklace this way. Okay. And then if I do a certain treatment with it, then I can, and I have my sweat clothes on, I can look like the gym girl, you know, the let's move it, let's shake it, rah, rah, rah girl. So there's all kinds of ways to do that. Now, I've traveled a lot. I've really been blessed with the ability to travel to many, many different countries. And I worked in Indonesia, and I was really, really impressed with all the ladies' headgear. They call it chadors, they call it, there's a bunch of names for that. Anybody else know the other name? Or
The hajib?
hajib, that's the one I was looking for, and I couldn't remember, hajibs. So anyway, when I was teaching class, many of the women in my hypnotherapy classes were women that were Muslims, so they had the traditional attire on. In addition to having the really super beautiful outfits that everybody wears in Indonesia, they also had, you know, their shawl, well, not really shawls, they were their chadors, their hijabs. Because of that, I started just playing around with scarves. And I don't have one with me today, but it would be very easy to just have one of those, well, sort of like a potato chip clamp or a small, any kind of small clamp that would just hook it. And you could make it as tight or as loose as you want. So this could be a scarf when I need it. I think it's got the old Hollywood glam thing going on. If I just do it loosely, it reminds me of outfits that my mom used to wear. Mom was always a fashion plate, and she would, you know, just do stuff like that. You know, that was just no need. She didn't even need a scarf. But I mean, that looks pretty good, I think. And it could just be done in a lot of different ways. And then if you need it this way, then you've got it. So this could be a scarf around your neck. It could be a hairband. I've used it in so many different ways. I've used this as a belt. So I like to be versatile with what I use, because I've traveled so much that you can just fit so much in a suitcase. So I like pieces like this or like this that are multi-purpose. And the day I bought this, because I was really panicking about losing my hair then, it was before I got comfortable with a super short haircut and with the wigs. When I found these hairbands from like $4 to $8, depending on what material they were made out of, at Christmas tree store, I bought like 6 of them. So I have a gold one, like a shiny gold one, a shiny silver one, a shiny black one, a gray one, this one, and one other color. And they just really, really are great to have, because I even like wind up going to sleep with them around my neck half the time, because I don't know if you've ever dashed off in your car and realized you've forgotten your mask. So I like something that's really convenient. And I also, when I go to get in the tub or in the shower, whatever mask is up around my neck goes right in the water with me and hangs up to dry, because it'd be really easy to forget to wash them. But you know, that's the whole point, is keeping them clean. So that's the deal. That's what I've been doing with my masks. And let's hope we don't have to wear them forever. But the one point I want to make about that is everybody's complains about how inconvenient they are, how hot they are. But I just want to say that wearing a mask is a heck of a lot more convenient and a lot more comfortable than being on a respirator. It also protects people you love. It protects you. So I'm really down for masks, and I know not everybody is, but those are just my thoughts. Does anybody else have thoughts on masks?
Well, I'll mention one thing. I got a call today from my sister-in-law. We had a family gathering, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, the 4th of July, for my husband's brother who passed away. And I just got a call saying that 3 people have been sick and they were diagnosed with COVID. So I was at a gathering with 3 people who have now come down with the virus, wearing my mask, and I was social distancing, and I am hoping and praying that I and my husband will be fine. But it's a scary thing. It's a real thing, and it's hit home for the first time here with me.
Wow.
Just
I'm really sorry that that happened, and I'm sorry about the numbers in Florida.
Yeah.
It just seems like it helps. I know a lot of people think there's some conspiracy going on, and
Oh,
you know, people are going to think what they think, but I think the masks help.
they do, and it's a real thing. And I mean, so far, I am not sick. I don't expect to get sick. I feel fine, and you know, but like I said, I was taking my precautions, so that was a good thing.
we can't let our guards down or our
Yes.
masks down. And Julie, I wanted to say your idea of wearing it around your neck or your head is so much nicer than I usually end up wearing around my ear. It's hanging down from my ear, that blue surgical mask. I wear that, you know, all day long in my office, and then as soon as someone comes in, I immediately put it on. But you know, that's a much better idea than having this mask hanging off my ear.
Certainly, I have done it the other way too, when I've forgotten to put this on, because it's crazy that we've been going through this since like early March, this whole mask thing and the concept. And that's a long time. We should be used to wearing masks, but I still find myself forgetting, or I'll have a mask around my neck and I'll go out on my bike and I'll have to like quick shift it on because somebody's coming near me. It's really still the new normal, but not quite normal yet.
It's true.
So I have a very wise naturopathic doctor, and he believes that doctors should get paid for keeping people healthy instead of taking care of them when they're sick. Dr. Alexander Angelov. I don't think I told you guys this, but very early in the whole COVID thing, I probably had a minor TIA, a transient ischemic attack, a small stroke. So I was talking with him, and he was trying to calm me, as he's always very, very calming. And I had gotten really weak to the point of needing to use a walker to get around for a while. And he said things to me that most doctors don't say. He said, first of all, we're going through a paradigm shift. It's normal to be nervous by what's going on around us. That is normal. He said, but this is your job, Julie. Your job is to stay alive. And to do that, to keep you alive, I don't want to send you to the hospital to get checked to see if you had a mini stroke, because even if you did have a mini stroke, you're not going to take the medicine. I know you're not going to take anticoagulants, blood thinners. So there's no point in putting you in the risk. What you need to do is get up and move your body every day, even if when the days that you're particularly weak, hold on to your husband and get up and move. And that was the best advice I ever got. Keep moving. And then the other advice that you don't usually hear from your doctors is drink a lot of water. I was really thinking about that a lot, thinking about Dr. Angelov and asking myself, how many doctors in the history of my life have said to me, remember to drink water or drink 8 glasses of water a day? And I realized 0 except for him. He's the only one. And that's like the simple advice. So, so that's why I want to share that advice. Keep moving, whether you've had a issue like I had or not. Keep yourself alive. whatever that takes, whatever that means. You know, yes, it's very painful to me to be places and not be able to invite my friends into my home or my new place in Maine, but staying alive is more important. And I could make them sick, they could make me sick, and worst of all else, I could make my husband sick by being careless. So I just decided to redouble my efforts and go into this even stronger, because I think that it's going to go on for a while, and it's not time to get lax. Who said that? I think it was Kathy said it's not time to, or Connie. We can't put our guards down.
Can't put your mask down either. You got to keep it close by. Got to put it on. So I hope, Constance, that that's the reason why you and your husband stay healthy, is because you were smart.
Yep. Hey, Julie, something you said reminded me of a song. And how about we all talk about what song first describes your past, what song describes you now, and what song serves like your future anthem?
Don't be nasty.
What do you think?
Okay, well, for me, the song that describes my past, especially my early past, is I Got Stoned and I Missed It.
Okay, how about your present?
My present would be I'm sexy and I know it.
All right. And how about the future?
Turn the beat around.
Oh, I like it. I like it. How about you, Barbara?
My past, I guess, would be I want to be Bobby's girl.
Okay. What about your present song that describes you?
True Colors or Passionate Kisses.
Oh, I love the song True Colors by
Cyndi Lauper.
Yes, thank you, Cyndi Lauper. All right, and what about the song that describes your future?
You Are My Sunshine.
That's nice. Good. How about you, Kathy? How about your song that describes your past?
California Girls by the Beach Boys.
All right. Yep. And how about your present?
My present is You Say by Lauren Daigle.
I like Lauren Daigle. She's a great singer.
So inspirational in many ways to me.
Yes. Yes. All right. And how about for the future?
Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. If you've heard that song, it is
I love him. He is so talented. All right, well, I'll tell you mine. I love Kelly Clarkson. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, that's my past song. And current. All right, how about this one? You better be good to me. You know Tina Turner? All right, so that's where I am right now. You better be good to me. And the future, how about, has anyone heard of Cake? There's a crazy song called The Distance, Going the Distance, and it's almost kind of a rap song, but it just speaks to me, so I'm going the distance. Yes. All right. Well, great songs. Songs are so inspirational and meaningful. You know, you hear a song and it just brings back so much of your life, doesn't it? Sometimes that's how it is for me.
But anytime you hear a song, it will suggest your whole past to you instantly, which is why I thought it would be a fun thing to talk about in the show, because not only does it bring up memories for us, but as you all said, different song titles, they also brought up memories for me, even though they were your songs. So I think that is great fun. So perhaps on the next show, we should each do a little dance that describes our mood as we introduce ourselves. I think that would be fun. Bruno Banks' sister was going to be on this episode. Her name is Beatrice Banks, but she got called away at the last moment, so she will have to be on another show. So I thought I would just add to the whole changing it up thing that we talk about so much here on this show, how to look different. Kathy did a great segue in by talking about enjoying makeup I can go 3 days without putting on makeup. And I'm not proud of that. It's just a fact. But I know my husband really likes makeup and he likes me to get dolled up. So he's got this expression, and he told me once, I like icing on my cake. So I thought that was cute. Isn't that cute? I'd rather get like 5 outfits for practically nothing than to get 1 outfit, because then I have more outfits. And I like to be able to change things up. Like this, with this and this looks pretty, you know, you could wear it anywhere.
And this would look fantastic with the bling on your purple scarf. You got some bling and some purple. They're 2 different purples, but that's okay. I think they'd look great.
Absolutely. And I thought the same thing when I saw you with that mask. I thought that would be perfect between it being the color of this wig. And the thing I'm learning about style is I used to think everything had to be matchy-matchy. You don't wear 2 patterns together. But from my travels to Indonesia and other great countries, and from having the wonderful, the lovely Samira Shahabi on our staff, I see that she adds all kinds of patterns on top of patterns, and it just looks more and more glamorous. My sister, J. Griffin Van Gilder, she's been wearing more and more patterns, and she's not with us tonight, but I want to show you some of her jackets and some of the ways that she changes things up. So I actually wore a dress underneath that she wears a lot, and I just put one of my jackets over it because this is like a business jacket. But then you could take this off, and you can take this off. Now check out this dress. I mean, this is a dress, as I would say, not really polite talk. This is a dress for your ass. Well, that's what she would say. You know, very sexy. It's got the lines going down through. It shows off the curves. It's got spandex. It's got that. So it's like really a totally different look. Now, obviously, it doesn't go so good with this hairband, but I think if she was putting on a performance, she would come in with this jacket, because this is very J. Griffin Van Gilder. And this is something that she picked up on a trip with me to Goodwill. And if you go to a town where people are rich,
Love it. Love it.
I mean, look at what that does. That's like such a dramatic change, is it not? If you're in the mood, you can have the grand reveal and anything in between. You know, there's just all these little cute things that you can do. By the way, when you're taking selfies, the way to do it is to put it on a tripod. This is how I test all the outfits, how we test the outfits, all us girls here at Infinite Spirit Publishing, is we put either the phone or preferably the iPad on a tripod, and then we can look at ourselves as we click and know that our eyes are open. We know what our facial expression is. We like, if the camera is looking up and sees, it doesn't look good from certain angles. So you can try it. You can have a little thing in your hand that clicks once you get the picture just right. And it's really funny because I take all these pictures and use all these wigs, and then I show them to my husband, and he's like, who's that? Who's that? And I know he's half kidding, but I also know what helps me to get good pictures is going into trance. And it also warms me up for the show, because whatever I'm going to be wearing on the show, I take a bunch of pictures of, and then I can make a little promo video from it later. Breathe and relax before you take pictures, and you think to yourself, I'm sexy and I know it. And then you're suddenly sexier. Years ago, when I was quite the kitten, Kat's husband, David, did a photo shoot for me. And I just realized from that photo shoot that I could go into trance and be whoever I wanted to be. I could be somebody, one of my own personas in another lifetime. I could be serious. I could be funny. But it's a matter of thinking the outcome you want. A lot of times I take my best pictures when I'm laying down, because it takes the pressure off my body, because I'm in a lot of pain most of the time, which I don't talk about much. But if I can just relax and go into a trance, it takes the stress off me. And you can get really interesting shots by, like if you look over here, I got all my wigs laid out. And sometimes I'll take promo shots of myself lying in my wigs. And it's just cute. And it could be anything. It could be a bunch of hats behind you. It could be anything. Now this wig is definitely more of a Julie Griffin wig than a J. Griffin Van Gilder wig. Now, yes, we're twins. Yes, we look alike. Yes, we borrow each other's clothes. But there are definitely outfits that are more her and outfits that are more me. So this one is one that I really like. It makes me not be afraid of my hair going gray. Actually, I always wanted my hair to go gray. I think it's beautiful on women. But I like this a lot, and I also have this in blue. But the blue would look terrible with this outfit. Another day, we'll do the blue, but not today. So I'm gonna like risk my hair looking terrible when this comes off because it's not gonna look great. But see, even this is like a whole different look. Just taking this off, it's not as bad as I thought. If I got out the hairspray or some mousse, that could be a whole different thing. And adding this to it could be a whole different thing. Hi, I'm Julie, fly me. So whatever you need to do. Adding something like this, obviously this isn't a coloration I would pick, but hey, Samira, she wouldn't hesitate to put purple sparkles with the tiger outfit and the spandex. So anyway, then my wrinkles show. So I usually pick wigs that have bangs. And that's another reason why the wide hairband helps, because it covers the wrinkles. And it's not that I don't own my wrinkles, because I own them. But, you know, why not? Why not look the best you can to amuse yourself? Because it adds confidence when I can produce all these photos that look interesting. So I do that just like I would paint a wall. It's just something else that I do that is amusing. So let me find a wig. Oh, here's a different look too. Like you saw the other jacket. This would be more of a Victoria outfit, more Victoria jacket. But this one, it's almost too much. She would have to have like athletic clothes on or something, maybe a sports cap. But all this stuff, we get them cheaply. That jacket that I had on, $8 Goodwill. Can you imagine? I think this was $20 at Burlington Coat Factory. So all this stuff is very, very affordable. The gray wig, I think, was $30. That's one of my more expensive ones. This one is one of my favorites. This one, I share it with the girls in the office because we all like it. But this one I call Tina. And this one I think looks good with this dress. Now, see, when I first put it on, it's like not good because it's not looking real yet. But see how the bangs, how that takes years off me? Like really easy. And with this, I could still, if I felt so inclined, I could still add a hairband or a hat. If you try on a wig and you don't think it looks good and you feel weird in it, it might look good on another day. Like the blonde wig that I'm sending as a gift to Barb, that usually looks terrible on me. One day it looked good and I needed it, and that day it looked good on me, but usually it doesn't. Same thing with this pink one. But see, that's just, it's not the right color for me. You can see that, right? That I'm not exaggerating that. I would have to have like a certain outfit and certain lighting and all kinds of things to make.
Makeup, Julie, you can make anything work.
Yeah.
You can.
I want to see the blue one. Can you put the
All right,
blue
I'll show you the blue one, and maybe I'll be wrong about it going with the outfit, because sometimes I'm surprised. That's why I have so many and try so many. Let me get the blue one. With these, if you haven't tried them yet, there's always a tag in the back that tells you which is front and which is back. And then there's usually things inside that you can tighten to make them fit your head. I'm not good with any of that, but it makes a difference if you're going to be moving around or dancing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I like that.
I think you need to wear the black glitter jacket with the blue.
Let me try that. That's a good idea. Try that, and also a hat, maybe the black hat. I did a Purple Rain photo shoot one day in honor of Prince, because I do miss Prince. So we'll put the jacket on. You're right, that immediately helps, because what wasn't, even though I like Prince and things going together, the leopard print was not necessarily great with the blue wig. So this is better. Good point.
That's great.
Yeah.
This is cute
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Does that like this make it?
All you need is a white T-shirt, and you'll get the Michael Jackson look.
Yeah.
You can be damn straight. I'm going to get one now that you said that, because you're right.
Absolutely. And a glitter glove.
But see,
Glitter glove.
last time when I did the shoot, I had purple on underneath, and then I was able to take the jacket off halfway through and get all dramatic and fun and stuff. So anyway, that would work. Or I don't know what else I have to show you. Oh, I know. I just want to try some other wigs. So again, these are all from a wig store in downtown Lynn called Oasis Beauty Supply. And they have just tons of stuff. And we all, us divas, when it's safe, we're going to have to get together and stomp around in downtown Lynn. Maybe we can get a cameraman to follow us around. Let me try this.
Oh.
This is the one I used, and I took pictures lying down. It looked really good. And I was wearing this, and the sun was coming in the window just right. It was just illuminating the hairdo. And I was laying in all the other wigs. So it was pretty slick little hairdo. And then you could do different things with it, just like any other wig. You can always wrap them up and do cute stuff with it. And this is another one that I bought from Marianella at the Oasis Beauty Supply store. Here we go. This one works on me almost every day. You know, no matter what I'm wearing, no matter how I wake up. Unlike the long blonde one, which doesn't look good on me, this one almost always does. Because I have a long angular face, I think that these things that have the little flippy stuff, the gray one and the blue one, they work on my face. So it's very much a matter of what shape is your face if you're ever going to play with wigs. But it's the same thing with hats. It doesn't have to be wigs. It's just the point of this segment is you can change things up. For me, it's just exciting to make things different all the time. So I start with myself.
That wig looks fantastic. That style looks really good on you.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
it's-
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it also looks natural because it looks like your hair's growing out. You know, like your roots are coming
Yeah.
through.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, I almost didn't buy this for that reason because I thought that looked, I mean, on the wig head, it looks stupid. I just said, well, can't you have one that's like all blonde? They're like, no, that's how they all are. And then I realized they were, and I realized it does make them look more real on everybody. Even if somebody's a natural blonde,
Right.
as you go out in the sun, your hair is going to get a little lighter on the end. And then if I still want to keep the angular look that kind of is part of my hallmark, then I can put on one of these hats, you know, because it makes me taller, which I think is fun. And that, you know, doesn't go with this, but let's take this back off and see with this wig, with this jacket off and this wig on, it's a better combo overall than the sequin thing. And now if we go back to this really outrageously cool jacket, it's going to really tie it all together. And again, this is a matter of really changing up the patterns because we've got the whatever this is. It kind of looks like tiger or animal print, but I think it's just as much ferns as anything else. And that's a very different print than this. And it's a very different print than this, but they all kind of mix and marry and make the whole thing more interesting, I think. So you can put it on so it doesn't fall off like mine just did, or you can just set it on top of your head and pin it on, whatever look you're going for. But see what this does? It's a whole different thing. And then you can do the Vogue, or you can put a heart around your head if you're taking shots. There's just kinds of stuff you can do. And please, please, please shoot me some selfies. Even if you just have a selfie stick and not a tripod, it really helps. And it's a good way to practice having your eyes open when you take the shots, because most people close their eyes when they're about to take a picture.
I need to know, because my nose is a little large, I need to know like what looks best for me. Like if I need to go like this and look like I'm looking like that, straight face on doesn't do it. I know there's a way, if you have a big nose, that you should like look down or down or down.
That's why you practice taking your pictures and you practice.
I do, but I don't quite get it what I do that's good, because there's
When
always
you tilt
other
it-
things.
Barbara, tilt your head the other way, to your left. Yes, right there. I think
that
that's
beautiful.
yeah,
Very beautiful.
yeah.
You look really
So
young.
I have to do like that, kind of like I'm not looking at people, but I'm listening
Well,
to
in what way do you feel your nose is big? Wide or?
That's what I was going to ask. I don't
Well,
think
it's
I know.
not
I
that
know,
bad, but
I never
sometimes it
noticed
can
that.
just be all nose, you know?
I never
So-
noticed that.
I guess this is better,
That's
Yeah.
good. That's very good.
but those
But none
things
of
are
us
good.
noticed. None of us thought of you as a person with a big nose. Just so you
No,
know that.
I didn't.
Well, it can look better when you look certain different ways, like you're looking off into the distance, or you're doing something. Yeah, I don't know.
That
There's
is
just
always true.
all those tricks that you said were really good.
Yeah,
And I know
if
that
you're doing something instead
I
of
know
just
that
kind of-
laying down is good also, because I mean, not that you'd be doing nude, but let's say you did. You wouldn't be sagging.
Right.
And it's
Well-
the same with your face when you lay back. It's like, you know, it just looks better
Yeah.
than when you're sitting up, you know, laying back. Things just fall.
And I try to think of, like, when I'm laying back and doing one of those kind of shots, or even when I'm up like this and doing a shot, I think about how much I love Fred, and that like just brings it out. It brings out my beauty more when I think of.
Anyway.
Changes me. His love changes me and brightens me. And then if I'm laying down, I'm thinking about, like, we had like a really good interlude on a mattress on the floor in Evening Star, and it was like really good, really good. So it's always great when you're self-soothing, as we shall call it, and your fantasy is your mate.
That is
Well,
true.
That was
That is
good. That was
very
really
true.
cool.
Those were actually really great words of wisdom, and maybe even a great way to wrap up. But always great to hear your point of view on things.
And great to have everyone's help and participation. I think everybody communicated really well tonight and gave really great points about masks, about cosmetics, Kathy, just all kinds of great stuff. I love you all. I'm going to let you go.
I gotta run. I love you guys. I'll
Okay.
talk to you soon.
Okay, bye.
Love you.